From vintage warbirds to sleek modern jets, we'll explore the machines, the people, and the moments that make flying unforgettable. Join our growing crew by hitting that subscribe button and ringing the bell for daily videos. Now let's get it on. Footage of a plane crashing at the Paris Air Show on June 3, 1977. While performing a loop over the runway, the tail section struck the ground. On October 17, 2019, a Saab 2000 overran the runway while landing at the Thomas Madsen Airport, Unalaska, Alaska. The airplane passed through the airport perimeter fence, crossed a road, and came to rest on shoreline rocks. The pilot of a Cessna U-206G Stationair reported that, as he was taxiing from the fuel station to his hangar, he turned left onto taxiway Delta, at which point his aeroplane collided with the Luscombe E. The moment when a Beechcraft attempted to land at Campo de Marte Airport in Brazil and crashed on the airfield next to the runway on July 29, 2018.
Minha nossa, meu Deus do céu.
Sai daqui não?
Não. Só emergência, só veículo de emergência, só veículo de emergência.
On October 1, 2016, during the Stearman fly-in event in Jennings, Louisiana, a Kit Fox Speedster Classic crashed shortly after takeoff. On May 5, 2019, airliner Sukhoi Superjet 100 of Aeroflot was carrying out a flight from Moscow to Murmansk. However, after 28 minutes of flight, the aircraft urgently returned to Sheremetyevo Airport. A helicopter crashed during a public display. 2 crew members escaped unharmed. An aeroplane impacted terrain during a forced landing at the Butler County Regional Airport, Hogan Field, near Hamilton, Ohio, following a loss of engine power. On August 31, 2016, a Beechcraft A36 Bonanza was destroyed when it impacted a hangar during an attempted takeoff at the Bentonville Municipal Airport, Bentonville, Arkansas. It shows flight tests of the countercopter high-speed autogyro, which has crashed 8 times in 5 years. An aircraft which exploded into a fireball at Malta Airport was a spy plane used by French authorities keeping watch on popular smuggling routes, it has been revealed. The plane caught fire shortly after taking off from the runway. An An airplane crash at Addison Airport was caused by the pilot's failure to control the twin Jenny plane after one of the engines lost thrust on June 30, 2019.
Ai, Jesus! Ai, meu Deus!
The pilot experienced an unexpected engine shutdown near Civitavecchia, Italy, after running out of fuel, forcing the crew to take immediate action to stabilize the situation. An Mi-8 helicopter crashed under still undetermined circumstances, possible causes such as mechanical failure or pilot error. The plane went off the runway and scraped its engines. The left side of the plane caught fire shortly after the attempt to abort takeoff. A Russian prototype military transport plane crashed while performing a test flight outside Moscow. It is the first military transport plane developed in Russia from scratch since the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991.
Да.
Все.
Ой, упал. Мама дорогая.
Ё-моё.
A Cessna 210 had to make an emergency landing without his rear landing gear down. The local pilot did a hell of a job landing with the front gear locked down.
Nice landing. Yeah.
In May 2002, a Black Hawk rescue helicopter crashed on Mount Hood while attempting to rescue survivors of a climbing accident. A helicopter crashed on Caledonia Street in Panama City, startling residents. A Pawnee banner towing aircraft crashed on North Park Road, Hollywood, Florida, after struggling to maintain altitude, post-releasing the banner.
Boys, he just fell out of the sky, right here.
A belly landing test of the Canberra aircraft on grass intended to study the aircraft's behavior. Aircraft blown off apron, smashes into building at Airport Malta, Europe. No injuries reported. A small plane crashed at the intersection of 7th Street and Deer Valley Road, Colorado on August 20, 2018. Oh, R-22 helicopter training with a cone. Amazing job. Giant sandstorm blankets Chihuahua Airport in Mexico. It was absolutely massive.
Yep. No gear.
A red biplane, the Beast, crashed at the Kansas City Air Show on August 20, 2011. The custom-built red biplane was performing aerobatic maneuvers and did a downward spiral, but failed to pull up.
Totally out of control.
God, please be with his family.
Three flyers had an incredible escape on September 4, 1984, when a light transport plane crashed in a flash of flame at the Farnborough Air Show. On February 2, 1989, the first prototype JAS 39-1 crashed on its sixth flight when attempting to land in Linkoping. The pilot is still alive. Extremely gusty winds were also a contributing factor. The fighter aircraft of the Indian Air Force crashed in an agriculture field in Jodhpur's Banar area during a routine mission. On July 24, 1993, MiG-29S, belonging to the Russian Flight Research Institute, collided during their performance at the Royal International Air Tattoo Air Show at RAF Fairford. Both pilots ejected safely and nobody was injured on the ground.
Oh, he's lost a lot. You got that? He lost that.
The Ramstein Airshow disaster occurred on August 28, 1988 at USAF Ramstein Air Base near Kaiserslautern, West Germany. Three aircraft of the Italian Air Force display team collided during their display. On January 14, 2017, an airshow turned to horror as a jet Royal Thai Air Force crashed near the Hat Yai airport. In 1999, the pilots of two World War II-era warplanes escaped alive after a collision at an airshow in the United States. The Corsair broke apart on impact with the propeller. A small plane lost control and plunged into a river as it performed stunts at an airshow in Poland. It occurred in Plock in central Poland as people gathered by the Vistula River for a picnic and the airshow.
Jezus! Jezus!
The wing of a Rans X-9 Chaos broke off during an airshow routine in Argentina. Because it was equipped with a ballistic recovery system's full-plane parachute system, the pilot survived uninjured. On September 10, 2011, it was a demonstration flight of a Boeing Stearman, which unfortunately did not go as planned. Luckily, the pilot was fine. A plane crashed during practice for the New York Air Show 2015. It happened near Stewart International Airport in New Windsor in Orange County. It appears the rear part of the plane broke off. Great landing. The FB-11 speed brake is under the aircraft, just behind the main gear, and with the tail hook down, that would have pulled her down and shortened the landing skid. On June 30th, 2012, a jet aircraft crashed while executing an aerial maneuver during the Klerksdorp Air Show, South Africa. The aircraft burst into flames on impact. Approximately 5 minutes into the performance, the engine lost power. The airplane impacted terrain adjacent to the runway and a post-impact fire ensued. Biplane crashed while performing at the air show in Cameron, Missouri. The plane entered a spin and descended into a grove of trees before partially recovering. During strong crosswinds, a commercial aircraft attempted to land but experienced a hard touchdown that caused the plane to bounce sharply off the runway, prompting the pilots to initiate an immediate go-around maneuver.
We will receive further information.
Jesus Christ.
Technically, what the pilot did was correct, just sadly a little too late. The Belarusian Air Force Sukhoi Su-27 crashed during the Air Show 2009 at Radom Air Base, Poland. The Air Show 2009 dynamic display was immediately cancelled.
Na piękną sylwetkę i znakomitą osiągnięcie podczas odlatywania tego samolotu także.
Watch the powerful jet blast of a departing aircraft at the famous Maho Beach in St. Martin.
Hang on to that rudder, baby. There's what we call a ground. Hopefully do the all the way around. And stop.
The pilot of a vintage Sopwith Camel biplane lost control on takeoff and crashed into a building after ground looping.
You getting this? Oh yeah. YouTube.
On October 12, 2013, an aircraft crashed during a display at the Secunda Air Show.
Oh shit. The engine's off. Whoosh! No!
Right, ladies and gentlemen.
If you've got little ones with you, please just let them sit down.
That was a smoother landing under emergency conditions than a lot of pilots could perform normally. An aerobatic plane crashed during an exercise at Guatemala Aero Club in Iztapa. Two aircraft flying parallel before an elaborate maneuver goes wrong, leading them to crash and get stuck together. It happened in Gera, Germany. Beechcraft 1900 aircraft performed an impressive belly landing with 17 people on board. No injuries were reported. These supersonic heavy bombers roared into the sky from Fairford for their first takeoff of the deployment, leaving spectators in awe, their glowing exhaust plumes illuminating the night.
Overflow without our training.
The finish line is here. Don't forget to give us a like button and share your road encounters in the comments. And don't miss the video on the right side of the screen. See you soon.